Yeah, I mean, what we're doing now with that stuff is inconceivable to people that made their way across this country in the 1800s. And I think what we're going to be able to do in the future, 200 years from now, is inconceivable to us. Probably even more so. It's probably, and I think we're probably going to be visited. I think there's going to come a time where these things from other places that are leaving behind whatever video and signal and evidence that there's something that exists in a way that we can't explain or describe. But those things are probably going to make themselves be more well known.
Well, that's why space exploration is really interesting to me. It feels like it's going to increase the likelihood. I really, a dream for me in my lifetime is to be there if they discover life on another planet. Like actual definitive evidence. It can be bacteria, it doesn't matter. Because that shows to you, whether it's on Mars, it could be dead. It could be on the moons, of Jupiter and Saturn, Titan and all that. If they discover life, that's definitely didn't come from Earth. That means life is everywhere.
Yeah.
Bacteria, doesn't matter. Life is everywhere.
Yeah.
Something is everywhere. And then I say, fuck it, there's no way intelligent alien civilizations are not everywhere. And then you have terrifying questions like why the hell are they not showing up? But they for sure are everywhere.
I think it's just a distance issue.
Yeah,
I mean, when we say why are they not showing up, if they are coming here, why would they let us know? And if we're trying to look at them and try to figure out where they are, it's a distance issue. There's no way we can figure it out yet.
But if they solved, Kardashev type 1, type 2, if they've solved energy, nuclear fusion at a scale of, a star system or at a scale of a galaxy, we should be able to see them. It should be radiating. There should be some weird shit.
There could be some sort of a parallel technology that's incomprehensible to us. It's undetectable because we don't even know what to look for.
Yeah, well, we're learning a lot about black holes. That's a weird thing. What the hell is a black hole? That's really weird.
Very weird.
Everyone's worried about woke people and so on. I'm worried about black holes.
Some of them are just rogue. They're just moving across galaxies, devouring everything in its path.
Yeah, and they're somehow either destroying information or some stuff. It's a singularity. There's and then you can probably use it because they're messing with gravity. You can probably use it for transportation somehow. And we need to figure that out. Maybe
How about the first dude who has the ball, the Chuck Yeager of a black hole.
Take a ride.
Those guys, man. Think about those first jet fighter pilots and first astronauts and people who had the balls to climb into a seat of a rocket and get shot up into the fucking cosmos.
Yuri Gagarin.
Yikes.
So the interesting thing about the Soviet side compared to the American side, so Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space on the Soviet side, I think the safety standards were a little lower on the Soviet side.
I would imagine.
So, it's not...
The production standards were low, too. You ever see the video that they tried to pretend was him actually doing it?
No.
Well, he most certainly did it. Don't get me wrong. But they most certainly recreated the video of the footage. Because, how are they getting the fucking cameras in there with him and all the lighting? There's different, shadows behind him. And it's, so unsophisticated.
Well, funny thing, people criticize U.S. when the moon landing and so on, suspicious. But the U.S. is actually much better at filming stuff. They did a better job of just strap an astronaut in and just launch the thing. No plan for landing.
Yeah.
Parachute. It's extremely dangerous what they did, just to beat the U.S. by a few months.
They had Kubrick filming it
for the moon landing.
Yeah. America had Kubrick filming it. He did an amazing job. It looks so realistic. The guy that did 2001. Look at what he did. Amazing. Great work.
And now we're coming back there.
Kidding. Yeah, I hope we do go back. It would be wild if we went back there and we did find the lunar lander and all the footprints and shit. If something from 1969, if you really did find footprints that were undisturbed, that would be so strange. So weird. Could you imagine if you could go, if there was a famous explorer, that went to some weird island somewhere, and you can go there and you see his footprints still in the mud where he walked in the 1960s. You'd be like, holy shit. But imagine that times a million if you go to the moon and see footprints. But imagine if you go up there and there's fucking nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but you still got up there.
You're like, wait, they were supposed to land right here. This is bullshit. Nobody. Would you tell anybody? If you found out it was horseshit, would you open your mouth or would you just keep it to yourself.
Well, because the person that would likely be there, will be in charge of the effort, is Mr. Elon Musk. For sure.
He would tell everybody.
He would tell everybody.
He would tell everybody. If he gets up to
It's
the
that
moon.
meme. Like, what you saying? We never land on the moon? We never did. And then you get shot. That meme.
Yeah. That meme.
You know,
if Elon goes up there and finds out we never landed there, that would be fucking wild.
Yeah, the moon files as opposed to the Twitter files. Yeah, but
It would be more shocking if we went at this point. It would be more shocking if we really did land on the moon in 1969. That's how I feel.
Really?
No.
The amount, I mean, once you, by the way, if I could just give a shout out.
I'm half joking.
Recommend. Everybody needs to check out Tim Dodd, Everyday Astronaut. He has an incredible YouTube channel. He's talked to Elon a couple of times, but I got to meet him and interact with him. That man knows. I just love people that are passionate about a particular topic to a level of like obsession. He loves rocket propulsion. He doesn't even like space travel. Like, he likes space travel. But
He just likes to watch things burn and fly.
yeah, so he's a car guy.
There he is.
It's very technical videos. They're kind of, he's a great educator.
What does he do? What is his job?
Teach about rocket propulsion, like straight, and not like,
He's a YouTuber. Yep.
but see, like with YouTubers, sometimes you can think like, okay, this person is a shallow level educator. This person is like,
Why would anybody think that? You could be brilliant on YouTube.
No, I know.
YouTube is an amazing resource, and I know people criticize it, but
it's incredible
because of the censorship. But talk about something that's changed the way people have access to information. YouTube might be the biggest because you could find out how to fix anything almost instantaneously. Find out information on stuff, even wrong information. You know how many flat Earth videos there are on YouTube? You want to find out about flat earthers? You could dig around, son. You can find
find the truth.
You can find some compelling arguments. You're like, what the fuck? Which is what happens when you get to say something and nobody gets to like refute you on the spot.
Yeah, well, if you believe in gravity, one of Tim is definitely somebody to look into because I mean, to me, because he's a car guy, to me, there's nothing fucking more badass than a rocket engine.
Pretty badass.
I like it's, the bigger they get, it's like the roar, the fire, the explosions, I mean, just it's like the coolest basic large scale badass engineering you could possibly achieve. It's saying fuck you to gravity and just launching a giant thing that kind of looks like a dick into space.